today I'm reviewing the AESTURA Ato Barrier 365 cream. And really quick, I just want to say, purchase all these products with my own money. I'll never waste your time with sponsor ads or videos, so if you want to help support the channel, check out nobusbeauty.com, check my Patreon community, or click on the links below. Okay, so this was one you guys recommended I give a try, and I'm really happy you did because I really love it. Okay, so let's get right into it. So they say AESTURA's Ato Barrier 365 cream is infused with ceramide, cholesterol, and fatty acid complex to restore skin's moisture levels while strengthening the skin barrier. The hypoallergenic formula is suitable for all skin types, including sensitive skin. So I noticed my skin is, or my voice is squeaky. Somebody left a comment the other day, Screech, and I'm like, I'm offended. Screech? That's not my nickname. My nickname is Squeaks. So call me that. Don't call me Screech. But now everyone's gonna call me Screech. That's okay. I'm okay with it. Okay, on to the review. I had to rant about that for a second. So, anyway. Okay, packaging. No issues with the packaging. I do like the fact that it says an expiration date on the back because the other day I was kind of going through some of my products trying to figure out what I need to finish before it expires. And I just noticed a lot of stuff does not have any date on it. And some of them batch codes, which aren't very helpful. I had a batch code on a Skin Medica product the other day, and I emailed Skin Medica to ask them about that. Like, can you fill me in when it was made and stuff? No, we cannot tell you that information. Like, what's the point of putting the batch code on if you're not going to tell me? That really irritated me, but anyway. I'm still annoyed. I still might have to do a rant about it. But anyway, okay. No issues with the packaging. I'm really going off direction here. Okay, no denatured drying types of alcohol here, no fragrance, no real noticeable scent, which is wonderful for sensitive skin types. The manufacturing location for this one is Korea, so no issues with that. So this stuff is thick. It is really thick, which is wonderful. So if you have dry skin, it's winter time, you've irritated your skin somehow, or you're just applying this as the last step to seal everything in, it is thick. So that is wonderful. A little bit of this does not go a super long way, which is okay because, I mean, it's not terribly expensive. But it is wonderful. So I recommend using this the last step of your skincare routine. Apply a moderate amount on the face and gently pat for better absorption. I tend to use this in my evening routine kind of as a sleeping mask, the very last product in my evening routine after I've used everything else, which sometimes includes various other moisturizers. Thick texture, I find for daytime, it's a little too emollient. Like it just sits a little bit under sunscreen. Unless my skin is very dry or the weather is very cold. I can't see myself using this a lot during the summer, maybe more in the evening during the summer. But it's a really nice option for dry skin or winter time. And once it absorbs, it sets to kind of a natural finish that is non-sticky. So it's a great last product. It doesn't cause pilling with anything else underneath, which is also wonderful. You can just smooth it in or pat it on over all of your other products in your evening routine. Really nice. Really wonderful. I love the thick texture. I love it. So, okay. So, I'll talk about a couple things. I'm going to talk about the ingredients. So, in terms of animal testing, this brand is a newer brand. I haven't been able to find anything. On their Amazon page, they state, quote unquote, 6 free from animal cruelty, mineral oil, artificial fragrance, amylase urea, artificial dyes, and triethylamine. Hypoallergenic formula, end quote. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's cruelty-free. And then I go to other sites, and I see on CompassionateShoppingGuide.org, they state that this brand never responded to them, and that they can't conclude that they're cruelty-free. I haven't found on YesStyle or any other site that sells it, other than the Amazon page with that quote, that they state they're cruelty-free. And interestingly, they're owned by Amore Pacific, which is not a cruelty-free parent company. And AESTURA has never responded to any other inquiries about it. So at this point, I don't think they're cruelty-free. I could be wrong, but also the fact that they're owned by Amore Pacific makes me think they're probably not cruelty-free, other than that quote on their Amazon page, which isn't necessarily stating, hey, we don't test, we don't sell anywhere that tests, we don't sell in China and brick and mortar, blah, 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 blah. So I don't think they're cruelty-free at this point. But things change, so if you have any info or whatever, let me know. But I don't think they are. So it's interesting because this is going to be the sister brand then of Ilion, which has their Ato-ceramide cream, which is kind of similar too. So anyway. Okay, so in terms of performance, this really does a nice job hydrating my skin much more than a lot of other moisturizers. It's great for dry skin, very dry skin, sensitive skin, eczema-prone skin. Great for winter skin, overexfoliated skin. Great for using with strong retinoids as well. Not super friendly for acne-prone skin, however. We've got several ingredients that are iffy. We've got pentaerythrityl, tetraisostearate, stearic acid, carbomer, sorbent isostearate, palmitic acid, and vitamin E. So 6 ingredients, and it's not a super long ingredient list. And to have 6 that are countogenic is kind of not going to be super great for a lot of acne-prone skin. In terms of the beneficial ingredients in here, so I've got squalane, antioxidant, skin-identical ingredient emollient. We've got ceramide PC-104, which is a skin-identical ingredient and a biomimetic ceramide molecule that is claimed to be similarly effective as ceramide 3 at moisturizing the skin and helping the skin barrier function. We've got mannitol, which is a sugar-derived humectant, cholesterol, skin-identical ingredient emollient, allantoin, skin-soothing ingredient, phytosphingosine, a skin-identical ingredient emollient, cell-communicating ingredient. We've got glucose, another sugar-derived humectant. We've got Calspinia sapan stem extract, which is skin conditioning plant extract. Oleic acid, emollient, and then vitamin E, antioxidant, and hydrating ingredient. So, not the craziest list, but a lot of good hydrating ingredients. So that's nice to see. In terms of the price, so this is the full size, which is 80 milliliters or 2.7 ounces, which is going to be larger than the average moisturizer, which is going to be 1 or 1.7 ounces. So this one's about a third larger, and it retails at AESTURA is currently at $24. So pretty affordable, although a little bit doesn't go a long way. I would say 1 tube will be enough to last you through winter if you use it every night. So it's not terribly expensive. Then in terms of the it factor, I really like this. It's a nice moisturizer, great for winter, great for dry skin, no fragrance, pretty friendly for most sensitive skin types. And interestingly, and no surprise, we've got some similar alternative dupe products. The Ilion Ceramide Ato Concentrate Cream. Again, no surprise, they're both owned by Amore Pacific. Another one, the Primera Gentle Comfort Hydrating Cream, which I also believe Primera is also owned by Amore Pacific. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. And then,
you're wrong.
Oh, cameraman thinks I'm wrong. I don't know. I think I'm right, but anyway. And last but not least, the Kopari Whipped Ceramide Cream is also very similar. So a lot of nice alternatives that are also really wonderful products. So with a 10 being a perfect score, had I known if they were cruelty-free or not, that would have been a 10 out of 10, but I gave them a 9 out of 10 at this point. And I'm interested to see what they have to say about being cruelty-free or not. I have a feeling they're not, because if they were, I have a feeling they'd be plastering it everywhere, because that's something to brag about. And if you're not, it's nothing to brag about. So anyway, interested in hearing from you guys if you had a chance to check this one out yet or not, and if you have what your thoughts are. So leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys. And stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.